Hi everyone, this is Austin from Raw Bliss. I wanted to talk today about herbs. Um, I haven't been like the biggest proponent on herbs throughout my entire fruitarian journey. And herbs, when I talk about herbs, I'm talking about like herbal supplements, things that you take on a regular day to support your organs of elimination, like the kidneys, the liver in particular. Those are the two main detoxifying organs in our body. Um, so yeah, I started taking saw palmetto, marshmallow root, and some different things after doing some research on what herbs best support the kidneys. Because when I first got into raw, I was following, well, not when I first got into raw, but a few years ago, I found Dr. Morse's work. And I didn't find him until a few years after I went raw, actually. He wasn't one of the main people I found at first. But when I did find him, he talks about kidney filtration and how important kidney filtration was. So I tested my kidneys to see if I was filtering, and I was not. And I couldn't get my kidneys to filter for seemingly like a very long time. No matter what I would do even on a 40-day juice fast I did on only Concord seeded grapes and lime, which are supposedly the most powerful for removing sediment from the kidneys. And then I started doubting. I was like, I don't know, does this kidney filtration, like, is this a real thing? Does this exist? And then I saw other people talking about it, and they're like, oh yeah, it does exist. And they're like, oh, you got to take these specific herbs to support your kidneys and stuff. And that's why I started taking like the saw palmetto, marshmallow root, and yeah. So more recently, I started questioning that because I came across Lauren Lockman's work, and he talks about how when you take these things, your body can use it as a crutch rather than getting to the root cause and fixing the organs so they function properly. So I started cutting them out. I stopped taking the saw palmetto and the marshmallow root just suddenly out of nowhere after, months on it. I didn't do it. Probably the longest I've went with taking it daily was like 3-4 months, which doesn't seem very long. But yeah, I stopped taking it one day, and actually I did 2-3 days, and I noticed I started getting eye bags, and I had trouble sleeping, and like all these things which were related to the adrenal glands, which of course the adrenals sit on top of the kidneys, so they're connected. And I was like, oh my God, I'm actually like dependent on these herbs, just like Lauren was saying. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have a similar experience, but I think there's a lot of truth to what Lauren is saying, and I'm working on weaning myself off of these herbs now, and eventually not needing them at all. We just need fruits and greens. Those are the most healing foods and the most energizing and the most natural foods. So yeah, it's just kind of one of those aha moments, like those duh, what are you, stupid? And it's okay to have those. And I'm not perfect, and I'm still growing on this journey. And I think herbs can be great for certain situations if you're having trouble with your glands, and if you have like severe trouble, they're amazing. But keeping that in, not taking them daily, not relying on them, maybe taking them like a couple times a week or something, but making sure that your body doesn't use this as a crutch, like happened to me. it's nothing serious. It's not like super bad like symptoms I'm having or reactions. It's more, you know, just subtle things that I'm noticing in my energy and yeah. So this is something that I wanted to share. I think it could be really helpful for some people. Yeah, so what I've been doing is I've been taking them every other day. And I was also taking an iodine, not a supplement. I was taking bladderwhack, which is like kelp. And actually kelp is one of the seaweeds which is highest in iodine. It's really noisy tonight. So kelp is higher than iodine than like nori, for example. If you have nori, it's like 10 times less iodine. And having too much iodine is just as bad as having not enough iodine. So I think I was overdoing my iodine as well, taking the bladderwhack daily. So I'm also weaning myself off of that. And just getting back to the way things should be naturally. So yeah, I hope this can help somebody. I don't want to say don't use herbs, but I want to say I think the most important thing is to stick to a whole foods, fruit-based diet, the way our ancestors intended, the way nature designed it. Fruits and leafy greens, low in fat for accelerated healing. And you can use the fats to build if you're not wanting to go into that cleansing stage. You know, if you go low fat, you're going to experience accelerated healing. And that's just the way it goes. And accelerated health and vibrancy and, you know, low weight and tons of energy. Sometimes the energy is too much, and that's when I think the fat is important to add back in. But yeah, just getting back to that point and not relying too much on supplements, you know, external things that we can fix within the body so that it runs efficiently off of, you know, the fuel we provide it. You know, we won't need like a lot of nutrients in the future because our body is running efficiently. Efficiently running machines don't need a lot of fuel. The more fuel we put in does not mean we have more energy or we're, you know, becoming healthier. We actually want to have less to be healthier. So yeah, the lighting is like, it's that 7 p.m. lighting, and I don't have a light out here on my porch. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love.